everybody. Well, today we have a pretty unique looking entry here. This one is called My Definition of Wonderful. I created you, not just humans in general. Every detail, every feature of yours was lovingly and carefully formed by me, and you are wonderful. This world will tell you you need to look a certain way, talk a certain way, and live a certain way in order to be beautiful. Just look at any magazine and you'll see the world's definition of wonderful, thanks to digital photography and a few tweaks here and there on the computer. But remember that this world is ruled by the father of lies, and one of his biggest whoppers is that only certain people are truly special. All my children are wonderful, each in his or her own unique way. Just look in the mirror and you'll see my definition of wonderful. Well, okay. So, I suppose this isn't one we've talked about much here, because it's kind of tricky to talk about. Of course, I mean, I know how cliche it is, but sometimes they do it like that because it's true, Just the idea that what's inside matters more than the looks and stuff. But it's completely true. Of course, as illustrated by this as well. However, I mean, it's just kind of tough, especially for some people. I think some people just kind of like to make fun of that because, especially some people who just like to, say it, they can be kind of hypocritical with it. And, if the person is a connoisseur of good looks or lust, whatever it may be, so it's all too easy to say. What matters is that you really follow your conviction. And, I mean, of course, that's not exactly the point of this message. But we can train more people to value what's on the inside if we're able to spread the message and the word. And, it's especially sad, how in, like, a few countries, not only ours, like this book described, but in a few countries, such as, well, Japan, no offense to any Japanese people out there, but, and especially in countries like that, they especially value looks, and I'm assuming because of the culture or the media. But, I mean, there are some people out there who would genuinely, rather just look their own way, even if it's not as accepted as beautiful as the model how everybody needs to look is. If you understand what I mean, Because if they have a predefined idea of what it means to be beautiful, and then they expect people to follow it, because from what I know, their culture in particular can be pretty, perfectionistic as well. Of course, not to outline the bad things about a culture. But anyway, I suppose that's really the moral of the story here. And it's a very important one, that's for sure. Kind of just like the thing about fitting in, And it's not just all about beauty either. It's like the book described, about the way we talk or the things we do. We've talked about standing out, and just how some people are just so desperate to fit in. It's kind of sad sometimes, especially in some cases. Especially because some people out there are lonely just because, I don't know, if they find a lot of people hard to relate to, or if they struggle to find people with similar interests. But you don't always have to integrate into what's socially loved or desired. I've never liked similar media as a lot of people. From firsthand experience, I know it makes it harder to connect with people when they can't, when it's not a name you hear every day. If somebody, I don't know, tells you about something they like, and yeah, I'm sure a lot of people could relate to that, but that's kind of the idea here, is that some cultures, kind of devalue people based on what they are and aren't. And I guess that's what it's trying to say, but I know you guys get my message by now, so I suppose I'll wrap up this video now with a short thanks, and I hope to see you guys back for the finale tomorrow, on Friday. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.